Microsoft Office Word is one of the most widely used word processing software around the world, and I so much believe for using this. So if you're using this and you're finding some kind of difficulties, no problem. Issues no be. So let's dive into it. Now we have different tabs. Okay, this is Microsoft Office, and I'm using this is 2010 but no matter the one you're using over there, there won't be issues. Okay, so we have our file. If you're using 2007, you see you have your Office button, but even when you click on your Office button, it's the same thing that you see here. Save, sequence, open, close, file info, recent, new, print, save and send, help, option, exit. So what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about how to use the home tab. Okay, we have different tabs. We have home, inside, page layout, reference, reading, review, view, and when you're working with some like images, like shapes, you see format over here. So we're going to talk about the home tab. So the first thing I'm going to do now, like in the home tab, we have font type, okay, font family, how the font will look like, and the font is the right top. Okay, then we have bold, we have Italy, we have underline, we have line through, we have the superscript and subscript, all these kind of stuff like that. And all. So the first thing I'm going to do now is override torrent on computer training. Great. Okay. All right. So I want to change the fonts. This font. So if I change the font, I'll just select. So that you see very clear. Okay, let me go down to changing of font size. So if I were to change the font size, I can just left click here. You see, just left click. Then using my cursor, my mouse, I'll use my mouse to hover it to the left. Okay, like gradually, I'm hovering over it while still clicking on my left click. You see, I'll select as we selected. Or the other option for me to do that, on your keyboards we have different keys. Okay, we have alphanumeric, we have the navigation keys, we have the special keys. So if you take the special keys, that is one we call shift. And mostly you see we have shifts by the left hand, we have shift by the right hand. Mostly by the left hand, you see down the enter and above the arrow keys, and by that's to the right. Then to the left, you see it under caps lock, in between caps lock and control. Yeah, that's your shift. Okay, so you click on your shift and you use the arrow. Since you are going to the left, what happens? Well, I want to use the left arrow key. Okay, select. So use your left arrow key to select. Correct. If you don't use this is the second method. Okay, if you don't want to use it, you can just since it's just this line. Okay, you can do that will be here from the beginning of the right top, and I'll press F8 twice, another F8, it will select everything. How many times? That's 3 times. 1, 2. The second one will select the first one. If you press it again, it will select an entire paragraph. Okay, this one that we are working on. So now, next, again, you can just use control, maybe from here, control and shifts. Okay, from here, control and shift. Then use your arrow. Now, which direction are we following? We are following the right direction. Okay, so you see, it's selected one by one. Okay. But if you want to use only shift and the arrow key, you will just be selecting what? Just the alphabet, okay? Like T, O, M, like that. But if you're using control and the shift, it will be word by word. And if you want to just select everything at once, you can just press shift and down arrow. Okay, it will select it completely. Shift and down arrow. So for me to add the size of this text, I can just go down to this place here. Now select maybe 24, or let me make it 18. Then I'll make it bold. Okay, that's we are through with this one. Adding size. Okay, let me use some of this also. It will help you about some shortcut. So this one, it is what? 18. So the other way now, I don't know whether you know the name of this. I'm using it to add the font size now. Do you know the name of this? Huh? So it is called brace. Okay, it's called brace. You can use it. You know, on your keyboard, you have the two. This is open brace. This is close brace. So you can use this, and there is another one. This one with this one. Less than and greater than. So you can use these things to also to add some space to increase font size. Now let's pay close attention. Now this will be increasing the font size here. Just press your control and open brace. That's control and this one. So control and this one. So let me select where I want to increase the font size. Then I'll press control and this one. I hope you're doing it also. So you see it's increasing by 1 font. Okay. So if it is okay, this is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that's how you increase it using what? Open brace. If I want to reduce it, you use what? That's close brace to increase. Then to reduce is open brace. You see, you don't have to start taking your mouse over to this place. You know, sometimes you just have to minimize the way you use your mouse when you're working with the precision software, so you'll be very, very fast. Okay, so you can increase it like this, or you can use this. So I use the two. I use open brace to reduce. I use close brace to increase. So let's use greater than and shift less than. Okay. So for you to do that, you select, you press Control Shift and less than. You see, this is 24, this is 22, 20, 18, 16. You see, by 2 font. So to increase it, you do use your greater than. Don't forget, your hand will still be on Control and Shift. You see, it's increasing. So increase it. Okay. Now this is 28. This is 36. This is 48. You see, it's making it bigger more than when you're using what? Open brace, out close brace. Okay, I mean reducing the size. So I guess with this you have good knowledge on it that you can increase your font size using here, and you can increase your font size or reduce also using your open and close brace. Okay, and you can equally use your greater and less than. Okay, do that. So the next thing we are going to talk about under the Home tab. So because of time, we are going to only discuss about font size, font type, bold, italic, underline. Yeah, only this I'm going to talk about. In the next video, I'm going to continue from there because I don't want it to be highly chopped up with things like that. So for me to change this, let me change the font type. You go down to this place, you'll follow type. So you click on it, you go new 7-1BT types new Roman, what's every we are looking for same types new Roman type. So I would like old style square setting, Algeria, all these ones, area black. You have different fonts type here that you can just use, and these fonts you can install them yourself. You can download. Okay, I know. I bet you that you want to see this. Okay, if you install your Microsoft and you want to see this fonts, there are some fonts you won't see. All these fonts like Android, usually all this you won't see them in your system when you install your Microsoft Word. But some of them you have to install them yourself. Okay. You go to some website, you get them from there. You install them and you use all this. You won't see them. Okay, so you can add fonts to your Microsoft by adding fonts. If you add the font, automatically it's adding to your system generally. Okay, and it will also have to reflect here and reflect on other softwares like CorelDRAW, PowerPoint, and the rest. It will appear. So I'm going to use Tacoma. So you can just type instead of locating it here. If you know the name, you don't have to be scrolling down to locate it or keeping your cursor right here. Then use your left, your down arrow or up arrow to locate it. Now you can just type in the name of the font you want. Okay, so it will give you. So if you want to use another one, maybe Arial Black, so you can just type Arial Black. So for you to reduce the font size, don't forget I'm going to use functional uppercase to help that. So the next part of it here is, let me reduce the size of this place to maybe 16. Then that is for bold. No, we haven't done bold. Okay? Alright, so what will happen now is I'll press equals to that, open and close bracket. This is a formula that you use once the one we want to teach about it. It will just bring out some stuff. Okay, as this is a tutorial, you can use it as such, but there are samples. So the first line I want to make it bold. So I'll select it. How did I select that? Was I use my shift and down arrow. I said that at the beginning of the video. So what I'll do next is just click on bold. This one right there, bold it already. So the next line I want to make it italic. So this is bold, this is big. So I click on it. You see, it bends somehow. So this is how it has different. The effect is different. This one is bold, this one is italic, this one is lower. So for this one, I'll make it underline. So in the underline, we have different underlines. So let me select the next line. I'll click this drop down arrow here. So you see, this is another line. Let me select this one. You see, this one is still another line. Let me still go back, go down to this one. See, this is still another line. So for you to remove all the lines at once, you can just select it and press Ctrl. You will go. So for me to use the control to add a line, I'll just use Ctrl, add the line. So you don't have to come down to this place and add this one. Even this one, like we came down to this place and add it. Okay, you can remove it. Just press Ctrl I. It will give you 30. Then under here now, you know, we came to this place and add bold. If you don't want, just press Ctrl B. It will give you all these things now. Like this one now, if you want to remove this from bold, yeah, you can remove it from bold. Press Ctrl. You will have it like this. Come down under font size. You click on bold. You have it. Come down to this place. If you don't want to use your Ctrl I, just come down to this place. Remove your Ctrl I. Remove your text from Italy and press your Ctrl D. You have it like this. Italy. You click and you have it. So it will give. So there are many methods. You can just go up here, just do it, or you can just select the word, like use some manual methods, Ctrl D, and you have the options. You can increase the font size here. Okay, like that one that I selected. You can increase the size. You can even change the font type from here. You can even change italic, regular, bold. Regular is the normal. This how these ones are appearing. Then other advanced, that's where you can reduce the scale between the words, compress them, or to make them a 2-bit words, to expand them like that. So it's here. So you can do all these things under this place. Then sometimes you see, if I am working like this, I used to press something, will go back normal. This. So it's Ctrl Z. You know, Ctrl Z or Ctrl Y. We'll talk about them in our next videos. So that's for this one. We increase the font size under here. We add bold, we add italic, we add underline, and we change the font size and the font type. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things done. So let me just add one to it. The one I'm going to add, let me just delete it with Control A. Just select everything. And write it down. Can just press your backspace. Up, it will go. Backspace sometimes if you type like so just type. So for you to delete, to eliminate some part of it, like from here, you just press your backspace. See, you would wipe it. And if you are here, you have to remove. You have to delete from here that all people are. So for you to carry your mouse now, start coming to this place, or for you to use your arrow key to navigate down to that place, you just press your delete. Just click on your delete, you see. So deleting what? This one eliminates text from what? From going to the right, okay? To the right, then backspace to the left. So this the left, then delete to the right. So what I want to add now, I want to add things like error sign. Sometimes you can type okay, like someone using hash 300. So this one is not error. This is 300 hash. Someone using 300, and this is basically for Nigerians. So 300 naira. So something like that. So there is difference between this. Let me write. Let me have that with house 300, and can use your tab instead of your space bar. Also space has 300 in 300, and okay. It says so. This three now that you have. So you can press Control. You have what? Go back to your phones. You have double strike through. Now here you have only line strike through. So here double strike, and you click on OK. So you see you have something like this. You have something like this. So if it is like this, and you go down to this is line 3, just only one line. See? So this one is just only one line. But if you check the other one, this is hash, this is N, and this is the error sign. Okay, so at times even if you write down the error sign and you're typing, it will cancel the typing. You see somehow, because you started an error and it's using the same attribute to go to the next one. Just select it like how I selected it here. Shift and your arrow keys. Then press Control. Then duplicate double line strike through. You can just click on it. It will remove it. It has been selected. Why? Because we are using that attribute for this one. So you just click on this one. I'll click on OK. You will go. So that's what we have for this tutorials. And I so much believe that you don't have any issues on this. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more useful tips and tricks.